Hello and welcome to another Home Sold. I'm your host and realtor, Steven.Verdelli with Coldwell-Banker. Today we're at one of my favorite furniture stores, Mitchell Gold+Bob Williams, here in Natick on Route 9. With me today is John Trifone, the store manager, and Andrew Terrat, one of the owners.
Hi Steve, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
our
both
store.
for allowing us to come to your beautiful store today and film.
Really glad to have you.
Andrew, I'm going to ask you first. You're a designer here, and you're also one of the store owners here. Let's talk a little bit about some of the design features that the store can offer folks.
We are excited that we offer a full range of design services. All of our salespeople here are actually designers, and we can work with a customer who just comes in and tells us about a room, or we have a design service where we can actually go into the customer's home, take measurements of a room, create floor plans, show many different options for furniture layout, color. So we can really assist a customer quite a bit with the challenges of designing a space, so it's great.
So this is truly a full-service furniture store rather than some of the big box stores that you see that we share on Route 9, that you guys can really do custom design work for a lot of people.
That's right.
Which is definitely needed. Let's talk a little bit about moving. This is a show about real estate in people's homes. When people are moving from either from the city coming out to the suburbs or from the suburbs moving back into the city, so they're either upsizing or downsizing, what are some of the standard features or furniture pieces that people should always maintain? They can't always take everything with them on both moves, but what are some standard furniture pieces that people have?
Yeah, we deal with that question quite a bit because people are moving from a smaller to a larger home or vice versa. I think our suggestion is pick pieces that really mean something to you. It could be an heirloom that was given to you by your parents, a piece you bought when you were younger that you still really love. Start with the pieces that you just don't want to part with. Maybe we could suggest a new location for something that might not make sense in your new floor plan. For instance, a great old buffet that is in a dining room currently, we might suggest you use it in a foyer as a console as you come into a house. And then we can work new pieces around it to create a whole new look for you, but still maintaining pieces that are familiar that you really enjoy. So
some of your design features are obviously going to be new pieces as well as helping me repurpose some of my older pieces that I've had.
Absolutely.
Great. John, let's talk a little bit about combining styles with your first home and your second home. How can people do that?
Well, mixing styles, we do it every day with our clients because it's really about what the customer wants in their home and what their vision for their home is. What our job is to kind of help them pull those pieces together and incorporate those pieces with our pieces so that it all makes sense, either pulling together a color story or a style story. It's really about making it comfortable for them.
And we like to say, if I can add to that, the magic is in the mix. So we don't expect people to come in and say, I'll take everything in a setting, although some people do that because they love the way it looks. We can take a piece from this setting. We mix metals today, we mix textures, we mix different types of wood tones in a room, and working with customers' existing pieces and creating kind of a very special new one-of-a-kind look, I think, is what we always try to get to.
So along those lines of design and floor plan, you guys could actually come to a home and assist with selection and placement of furniture as well.
Absolutely.
Working with the floor plan that you, much like Andrew, you did at my place when we moved from the city out to Wellesley.
Just like that. We come in, we'll measure, we'll see what you're thinking maybe for where you'd like the TV, or is there going to even be a TV in a room, wanting to make sure that seating is appropriate for watching TV. If it's a family room where you're going to kind of be more casual and want your feet up, or if it's a living room where maybe there's no TV. We like to think of options. Sometimes placing a piece of furniture across a window, which a lot of people think is like a taboo thing, might make the room really open up and make it very special. So we'll maybe suggest things that customers haven't even thought of, and I think that's some of the value our design service adds.
And I think your design services are very, very important. I can personally say that. I didn't agree with everything at first. It almost turned into a fist fight, but I'm very glad I listened to everything that you said. I feel as though my home is a showplace, thanks to you two. John, what are some of the color trends for 2016 that people are seeing?
Well, it's all about 50 Shades of Grey. with tones of whiskey and wine as accents. So it's really taking those warm, comfortable tones and bringing them into your home along with the new neutral, which is gray.
So the grays, the lights grays, the dark grays.
It's the spectrum of gray. Wouldn't you agree, Andrew?
Yeah, it's a neutral that seems to be very popular right now. It mixes really nicely with warm colors in the winter and cooler colors in the summer. A light gray sofa with white pillows is very crisp and cool in warm seasons. And like adding a Merlot color to it, it's very rich in the winter.
So the Golden Girl Pastel Miami print is out now, right? Is that it? Is that what you're saying to me?
Yeah, it's out.
Andrew, you are wonderful with picking out paint colors. Again, firsthand experience. And it's an inexpensive way to change a room around. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure, it's a great way to create a whole new feel to a room, a house, even just an accent wall in a room. Can change the whole feel. You're working from the pieces that you have that you're planning to keep. We would select a color, looking at the fabrics together, that would complement it. If it's a space that you want to be more energetic, we might do a lighter, brighter color. A nighttime room where you want it to be richer, we might do a deeper shade of gray or taupe. That's really great. Or even a rich Merlot or something like that as a backdrop to a room can be really dramatic.
So we've talked about paint colors, the 50 Shades of Grays, accent walls, but people still want to have some type of fabric. Tell me a little bit about fabric selections that people are selecting, and how does that change year over year? Are people still even doing fabrics on furniture and mixing and matching?
They are, and that's where the fun part comes in as we're working with customers in the store. We have a large fabric wall with almost 400 fabrics of our own within our collection. What we like to do is pull some dramatic options and see the reaction a customer has. Some people know right away what they like, or they'll know definitely what they don't like. And after pulling a few, we can see, oh, they don't like pattern, maybe they do like pattern, and then finding nice complements to that. It's a very organic process, we find. We have some patterns that we think look great together, and when we show them to customers, if they light up, we know we've hit the nail on the head.
So when people think painting a room and patterns, either wallpaper or patterns on fabric, what are some of the tricks of the trade that people can use in their own homes to make a room appear larger than it really is?
Scale of furniture, I think, is a really important thing to consider. If it's a smaller room, you don't want to put large, heavy pieces in that might crowd up the open space. Having an open corner, maybe taking away one piece of furniture. Reflective surfaces tend to make great kind of space openers. Mirrors are classic for creating a visual sense of more space. Polished stainless steel or chrome on pieces. Glass that reflects.
And acrylic is a big trend right now. We have a lot of acrylic tables and chairs, which when you have an acrylic and glass table, even though it takes up physical space, the visual footprint is much smaller.
Like the ghost chairs. So John, you do a fabulous job of staging the store. It's beautiful every time I come in here.
Thank you.
Everything is different, and it always looks like a showplace. And in fact, I want to move right in here and just live in the store. Help us understand a little bit about staging. If somebody were preparing to sell their home, what would they need to do to stage it, to make it look lived in, comfortable, welcoming, that you'd want to buy this home?
Well, we've helped a lot of people do that, and part of it is depersonalizing it and decluttering it first, and taking things that are very specific to you and your passions away, and kind of cleaning the visual space, and doing small little things like pops of color on a coffee table just to bring the attention there, but very clean and neat.
Clean, neat, out of the way. That's what we want to do here.
Yeah.
Organize.
We say sometimes less is more too. If you have a cocktail table covered with things, it might be very personal and look great, but to somebody coming in and looking at your home, it might seem a little too busy or they get distracted by it. We would say clear off the table, put back just a few things, and I think the cleaner the better when showing your home for sale.
I agree with you 100%. You're buying the house, not the contents of the house. Although some people are very happy to sell the house with the content in there. Let's talk a little bit about the store itself. Now, when did Mitchell Gold+Bob Williams open here in Natick?
It's been 9 years?
9 years ago, we opened down the street. We were in a store about half the size of our current showroom here. And this April, we expanded. We took over the space we're in today. It's 15,000 feet between our upper level and our lower level. Our last store was about 5,000 feet, so we're almost three times the size. And being right on Route 9, customers who used to know where we are still know where we are. It's been really great.
And you get plenty of parking here, easy in, easy out,
Absolutely.
easy to navigate the store here. Everything here is great about it. Now, custom design upholstery, your furniture here made in your own factories in North Carolina.
That's right.
All of our upholstery is designed in-house. Bob and his team put together 2 collections a year. They put together our spring and our fall collection, and they spend countless hours and days and weeks and months pulling together each collection, and then we set our floor twice a year with the 2 new fashion collections.
And that for customers who come in frequently, which we have a lot of customers who just like to come in and see what's new, it creates a whole new shopping environment. We also like to move settings around even during the season. So even if you've been in last week and you come in again, you might think it's all brand new because it's all in different locations and we pair things differently. So we're always keeping it very fresh.
And it's not really all about just furniture, tables, couches. You guys have accessories here, lamps, pillows, fabrics, dog beds, custom-made dog beds.
Yes.
Custom
You
made.
really have everything here.
We do, right down to even custom linens now that we can put your monogram on in colors that support the fabric colors of our season. So we really do the whole house now.
And every employee here is a design consultant.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right. They're designers. So whoever a customer might come in and work with, they should feel comfortable that this person has the background to help them pick, ask the right questions, understand space planning, and be able to pull a kind of personalized color palette and patterns and rugs and things to create a beautiful room.
Now, one of the newest trends in home design is gaming tables, correct?
Absolutely.
So John, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we have a great collection of game tables. We have our new table tennis table, which just the look of it, you would want it in your home. It's luxurious, it's elegant. It's not your dad's ping pong table. Then we have a foosball table and a card table along with our dartboard, which is fabulous.
Right.
And people are really responding greatly to them.
So you're sort of really repurposing something old and making it modern and new again.
Exactly.
Love it. I love the idea. And actually, everybody can come out and see these tables on December the 7th from 6 to 9. Mitchell Gold+Bob Williams here on Route 9 in Natick is going to be hosting a game night with the proceeds, a portion of the sales that night going to the Home for Little Wanderers, which is a great, great event that you guys are going to be hosting. I'm really looking forward to being part of that.
Thank you.
Very excited.
John and Andrew, thank you so much for having us in your beautiful store today. Now, I just wanted to touch base again. You're in Natick, and where are your other stores? Boston?
And Burlington on 3rd Ave just opened.
Okay, in Boston on Columbus Ave,
Columbus and Berkeley
Columbus and Berkeley, Burlington
on 3rd Ave.
on 3rd Ave, and flagship store. We're going to call this the flagship
call it
store?
the flagship store.
The flagship store right here on Route 9 in Natick. Thank you, guys.
Thank
you, Steve.
Next, we're going to go to 17 Pembroke Road in Wellesley, which is one of the most unique properties and definitely a property for the auto enthusiasts. This luxury suburban condo alternative has the urban feel and the suburban location. The sophisticated custom-built stone and wood carriage house features 4,700 square feet of living space on 3 floors. Level 1 opens up with a floor plan with cathedral ceilings and a well-appointed marble kitchen, family room, and dining area. This also included on level 1 is the master bedroom with a second bath, Carrara marble bathrooms with heated floors. This accesses to a large loft area and a laundry area. On the ground level, a richly crafted mahogany studio measuring over 24 by 17 leads to an additional walk-in closet, lab, and 3-car garage measuring 40 by 23 with room enough to actually have a lift on each of the garages, so you could actually have 6 cars there. The lower level features a game room, 28 by 22, and 2 additional bedrooms measuring 21 by 11 on each, a sitting area 18 by 6. Some of the unique features in this property are the first floor mahogany study, perfect for the home office, which has direct outdoor access. The kitchen has a Wolf range, 5-burner gas top oven, conventional microwave, sub-zero stainless refrigerator, Asco dishwasher, stainless steel cabinetry, Carrara marble countertop. Walnut floors throughout this home, including in the kitchen. There's a wine cooler in the dining room in the living room area, and a 60-gallon Superstore water heater. Radiant heat in the master bedroom, lower level, as well as the 3-car garage, central vacuum cleaner, irrigation system, and a security system. This house is located at 17 Pembroke Road in Wellesley and can be viewed by Judd Brotman at 781-640-2763. I hope you've enjoyed watching today's episode of Another Home Sold. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're thinking of listing your home or just want an up-to-date market analysis, please call me at 617-922-4714. I'm Steven.Verdelli with Coldwell-Banker, residential brokerage in Wellesley. Thanks for watching and see you next time. And remember, home is one of the nicest words there is.